shoes and white cars and nice clothes we both wore. Watching this broken movie reel, it's telling me just what I want to hear, and I should feel better than before this film began. The letters scroll down from the top with every name the same as mine. The dim lights slowly fill the room and I open up my eyes. Ticket stub isn't good enough because it can't save me from my reality. As better times flicker in my mind, just like some broken movie reel. I thought that it was real. The day moves by without a trace. I'm driving home alone in the carpool lane. I'm waiting for the scene when I don't come back at all. This crumbled ticket stub isn't good enough because it can't save me from my reality. As better times flicker in my mind, just like some broken movie reel. Thank you.
Well, I think like being like brothers in a family, you know, it wasn't cool when we were younger to be in a band at the same time because, you know, he played like drums and I wanted to play the guitar and stuff, but you know, like we all had our own things going on. We're all growing up. So it wasn't until we became adults that we realized it's actually a lot easier to play as one band rather than us all going out and doing our own thing on our own.
Boys?
Yeah, back in the day, me and Jacob used to be in a punk band together, and then Eric was always doing his solo artist stuff. And he was playing in a band around that time too. He was the lead vocalist. I think it was more encouraged by others. Like we always enjoyed playing music, but then, you know, people kind of liked watching us play together, like as brothers. And I'd say that, like, I don't know, I think what we play for is just kind of like us being able to bring our own inspiration and elements to the band. Like he's more of like a folk artist, little sings to the girls, and he likes to rap and he likes playing phone, and I like mainstream hip hop. So it gives us, I don't know, the band gives us kind of an outlet to like take our own like inspirations and put them all into one pot, and kind of, it works.
How's it going, friends? Well, you guys know who we are. We're just here to hang out with you guys. For those of you who don't know us, we're the Bellboys. We're just gonna play some songs for you. So this is different now. We're better off this way. Paper to pen, hand shaking. I can't eat, I cannot sleep, I cannot think, and thoughts breaking. Seems so hard to get up out of the shell. Surrounded by these angels, but I'm living in hell. Such precious love to get me out of the pain. Cause every time I try to change, I'm ending the same. Such a mental stamina, but going insane. Paying double price for common lifestyles of shame. But I don't get mad at the game. Society's a race, cutting out of my lanes. I'm running through this time like the spikes of a sprinter. Straight to sunlight, get me out of the winter. The city gets so old and so cold, but I remember the story that my pop told. Young black that changed his life. I'ma follow in those footsteps to end this strife. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it twice. I'm not coming back until my Benz is nice.
Good story?
Probably the one bedroom.
Route each other out. I don't care.
Yeah,
Route each other out.
I mean, the one bedroom in general. So when they first moved into my apartment,
Maybe I should tell the story.
because I'm a little biased.
Yeah, because you're a little biased for it.
Let's get both
It's
sides.
not as bad as it sounds.
Here's what actually happened. Here's a true story. Me and Elijah have been talking to Eric on the phone over the past 3 months, saying that we're going to plan on coming out there. We want to move out there. We want to start a band. We want to record. And he's just like, oh yeah, I have all this, you know, all of the instruments we need, all of the recording software we need. I have the apartment. It's fully furnished. All of this stuff. So we're expecting like this dream, luxurious recording studio practice spot. We get there and it's just an apartment. That's all it is. There's like a couch, probably a bed.
I had
There's
an
a
acoustic
microwave.
guitar.
There was an acoustic guitar. There was a keyboard. Parts of the drum set.
Parts
of the drum set. The keyboard got taken away from us in the first week that we were there. Somebody came and took it back. Because apparently all the stuff that he was talking about he was borrowing from friends, and throughout the 3 months that we were planning on coming out, it all left. So we show up there and there's 3 of us, grown men, living in a 1-bedroom apartment with no recording software, no instruments. We had a piece of a drum set that he played. I played a nylon string guitar, and he of course had a nice acoustic guitar that he had for himself. But yeah, I think that was probably like that was kind of like our first moment as a band. We were just like, okay, well, this is where we are. This is what we got.
Well, I had to get you guys out there.
Let's make the best out of the situation, I guess. Let's try not to strangle them, but let's just make music, I guess. And that's actually how a lot of our sound started, because you came up with the drum tree. It's like a bass drum on top of a piano stand with a snare drum inside of it. I learned how to play bass on guitar, which is where I come up with a lot of like my moving basses, and he's learned how to like fill the gaps in between all the sound, because he was the only one with an actual instrument. So I mean, like a lot of the way that we sound comes from this crazy tragedy that we were in when we first started as a band. This song is called All We Are. Can you guys come closer? I promise it gets loud.
the kings and queens. I'm glad I got the chance to tell you that you really need to take a chance. You'd be surprised to realize how little time it takes to learn to dance. Don't hold up, just keep on moving, driving till you think you're gonna break. Then take a nap, but just a short one, only sleep when no one's awake. 'Cause all we are is who we are. Stop telling yourself that you can't cry. All we are, still so far from who we are. All we are, still so far from who we are. All we are is who we are. Stop telling yourself that you can't die. Stop telling yourself that you can't cry. Stop telling yourself that you can't die. Stop telling yourself that you can't cry. Your eyes are proof that you're alive. Stop telling yourself that you can't cry. Stop telling yourself that you can't die. 'Cause all we are is who we are. Stop telling yourself that you can't cry. 'Cause all we are is who we are. Stop telling yourself that you can't die. 'Cause all we are is who we are. Your eyes are proof that you're alive. All we are.
Thank you.
I think songwriting kind of just happened naturally in all of us. We all started writing our own individual songs and then we present them to the band. And I think that just like the biggest inspiration in our band is just looking around while we're on stage or looking around while we're in the studio or practicing and realizing that it's the three of us as brothers and you know, we've grown up together, we've shared rooms together, we've gotten in trouble together, like we've done everything together since as far as we can, you know, remember. And then the moment where we moved back together to do music, it has a special bond because the reason why we came back together, we live together right now, see each other every day, and that's all because of the music. So it's inspiring when we are able to write, record, and perform because it's like a brother thing, it's a family thing.
Not really touring around the country, but every year, you know, annually we take a trip up to Wisconsin for Christmas, and it's we do this thing called a show in the snow, and it's our town is really small. It has like 500 people in the town. So what we do is every year, every winter, we go out there and we put on a show. So they think that kind of always like brings us back to that basis, because the first year that we all moved in together was around the winter time, and then we were supposed to go back home and show our parents what we had worked on for that past 3 months. So I'd say like that's as far as touring goes. It'd be like going across the country every year, and maybe we can even playing a show at the same spot. And it's become a tradition back in our old town. Shoes and white cars and nice clothes we both wore, and I'm just waiting for the right place, the wrong time, the left side of your bed. It's where you'll find me, and every night in my dreams you arrive. That makes us wrong. We both belong to someone else, but we'll never admit it, not until we quit it. And so it goes every night in my dreams you are right. We've mistaken this for gold. We were caught in black and white with all our colors on the floor. We were perfectly misguided. We've mistaken this for gold. We were caught in black and white with all our colors on the floor. All our colors on the floor. Colors
white cars and nice clothes. Thank you guys so much. The letters scroll down from the top with every name the same as mine. The dim lights slowly fill the room and I open up my eyes. This crumbled ticket stub isn't good enough, because it can't save me.